What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with another video. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the latest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE fires Lars Sullivan, Bad Bunny is going to have a wrestling match at Mania, Ray and Dominik had COVID, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now, let's hit the intro and get straight into the first story. Now, our first story looks at WWE firing Lars Sullivan. Now, ever since Lars Sullivan's controversial remarks surfaced online, the big man went into hiding, supposedly due to a panic attack he suffered backstage weeks before the 2019 Royal Rumble. WWE would eventually fine Lars Sullivan $100,000 for the controversial remarks, with Lars releasing an official statement saying, "There's no excuse for the inappropriate remarks that I made years ago. They do not reflect my personal beliefs nor who I am today, and I apologize to anyone I offended." His public apology and fine seemed to be enough for the WWE, and the Freak returned to action, briefly feuding with the Lucha House Party, but unfortunately he suffered an injury. The injury took many months to recover from, but eventually he made his return to television in October, steamrolling over the likes of Jeff Hardy and Shorty G on the Blue brand. And during this time, WWE started to showcase Lars's more human side with peculiar sit-down interviews. But they went nowhere, as once again he was taken off television without any reason. However, now according to PW Insider, WWE have fired Lars Sullivan. They've not publicly announced the release during this time of the video. Are we surprised? Well, no, not really. We thought WWE would have ridden away with the Freak much earlier on in his career, especially after the controversy arose. It's clear though that they had no direction for him. But are you guys upset that he's gone? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, John Cena's WWE return update. Now, we recently reported the rumored plans of John Cena returning at Wrestlemania 37. However, Cena seemed to downplay the idea of a return, as due to contractual issues, he's unable to be anywhere near a WWE ring for risk of injury, which could drastically affect filming for his upcoming television show Peacemaker. Still, John Cena has not ruled out a return. During an interview with HBO Max, he spoke on his wrestling status, saying, "I can't bounce back and forth due to international COVID-19 restrictions, so at least for the time being I'm here and I'm still away from WWE, but I very much look forward to returning as soon as I possibly can." And we very much hope that Cena can return for Mania. It's highly unlikely and the build would be awful, but what would you guys say to a match with Drew McIntyre, passing the proverbial torch? Would it mean more than Goldberg's admission of respect to the Rumble? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, WWE considering a match of Bad Bunny at WrestleMania. The Puerto Rican rapper's performance at the Rumble was polarizing to say the least. Some people loved it, some people hated it. However, Bad Bunny, real name Benito Antonio Martinez Acacio, surprised fans by launching off the top rope with a crossbody to The Miz and Morrison. It was cool to see, but WWE are taking his wrestling experience to the next level by heavily considering him for a match at the Showcase of the Immortals. PW Insider reported, WWE is currently planning on Bad Bunny being involved at WrestleMania 37, and we've been told by multiple sources that there has even been a pitch for Bad Bunny to potentially wrestle on the show. Now, to be fair, this isn't anything new. WWE loves to involve celebrities with their wrestlers and put them on one-off matches. It's happened with Snooki from Jersey Shore and Tyson Fury, so how is this any different? I think with the right training, he could be decent in the ring. Just look at Pat McAfee. And finally, the Mysterios had COVID in December. Wrestling fans may now know where the Mysterios were during last December. Ray, Dominik and Alia have been prominent on SmackDown, but they were largely absent, leading to speculation why they suddenly disappeared. During a recent appearance on the Start Today podcast, Dominik and Ray revealed they both tested positive for COVID-19, forcing them and their family to quarantine. Thankfully, everyone appears to have recovered. But there you have it, guys, the latest wrestling news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Facebook for exclusive lists, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.